So guys, in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is something really interesting. I'm going to be showing you 3 different potential ways of being able to earn an extra source of income with the help of Google Gemini. And for those of you that have never heard of it, by now I'm sure that you have, because I've made multiple different videos on all of the different Google AI tools. Google Gemini is one of them, and it's basically Google's equivalent to ChatGPT. I would say ChatGPT is probably the more popular option, and maybe it has some more features, but because Google Gemini is connected directly to the #1 website in the entire world and the #1 search engine that has ever existed, there's certain ways that we can use it to our own advantage when it comes to being able to build up some sort of a side hustle or one-person online business. And the way to find it is super simple. You're just going to go over to gemini.google.com, and this is the page that you're going to see. Now, the good thing about it is that you don't need to pay for it. You can upgrade, but I would say for most of the things that I'm going to show you in today's video, you don't really need to pay the fee for the pro account. So we're going to jump straight into one of the first methods of being able to use it when it comes to helping us earn a source of income, which is to simply figure out what is the best product to sell. Now, as I already said, because Gemini is directly connected to the Google database, we're going to be able to use it when it comes to figuring out what people are searching for on Google. So it's a great way to start product research, and I'm just going to walk you through the entire process. So I'm just going to jump onto it just like this, and I'm just going to enter this prompt. All I'm going to say is I want to sell a high selling consumer electronic product that meets the following criteria. It needs to be small and lightweight, because selling bulky heavy items isn't the best way to do it. It can be really expensive. It also needs to be bought all year round as well. By selling an evergreen product, you're just increasing your chances of being able to generate sales every single day. One of the third things is that it needs to be searched for a lot on Google as well. By figuring out what search terms people are typing into Google, we're going to be able to get an idea of which items people are interested in. The next criteria is that it needs to be sold between $30 to around $120. I would say that this is definitely the sweet spot for any beginner out there that's looking to sell any type of product. And finally, it needs to meet the criteria of being able to be drop shipped. And I would also add over here that it should be found on AliExpress/AutoDS. So that's basically what I'm going to type in. And the reason why I decided to go with consumer electronic is because this is one of the options that's available on this AI store builder. So if I just click on build my free store, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. As you guys can see over here, there's all of these different options. If you want to be able to build a fully operational, fully designed, fully functional dropshipping store that's going to be hosted on Shopify, you can either go with fashion and apparel, pets, electronics and gadgets. This is the one that I went with. Home and garden, sport and fitness. Or if you're not sure, you can select this one. And basically what this is going to do is that it's just going to take you through maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes of different questions that you need to answer. And at the end of it, you're now going to be able to get your new online business up and running. So yeah, that's the reason why I went with consumer electronic, because I want to see exactly what it comes back with. And I actually already completed my website as well. This is the site that I was able to build. So this is the product, as you guys can see. Let me just go over to the homepage. Yep, this is the site over here. So what I'm going to do is just enter this prompt by clicking on submit. Let's see the results it comes back with. Okay, there we go. So it's now come back with all of these different winning products, and there's some really good options here: smartwatches, portable Bluetooth speakers, mini portable projectors. The list goes on and on. And right here we can see the item that was added to the store that I just built, which is handheld devices with pre-loaded games. So I'd say that that's one of the initial ways that you can use it, just to kind of get some confirmation that the product that you want to sell is doing well. Maybe you're not sure of what product you want to sell. You can also use this, because if we just go over to Google Trends, what I'm going to do is just type in the main keyword of the product, which is handheld game console, and I'm going to click on explore. And as we can see, ever since 2000 and let's say 2017, more and more people have been searching for this keyword. And if we just cross check it on AutoDS, what I'm going to do is just type in the keyword again. We're going to be able to see the exact same product over here, and we're going to be able to see some useful data: the engagement score, the potential profit, how many orders it's been able to get, and of course the suppliers that's going to be able to ship it directly to the customers. But this now brings me on to one of the second ways that you can use Google Gemini to help you earn a source of income, which is simply by generating pictures. And there's countless different ways that you can make money from making pictures that you don't need to make yourself. You're going to use Gemini to, of course, do it. And one of the ways is by posting on Instagram on a consistent basis. Now, I've got multiple different Instagram pages that I've been building up. And I would say that one of the hardest things is to come up with consistent content every single day. If you're selling a certain product, you're always going to have to take the picture in a different angle, maybe get a different background. And sometimes that's not really possible. But Gemini has had some massive updates in the way that it's able to make pictures within a matter of seconds. You don't need an editor, you don't need Adobe Photoshop, you don't need Canva, you don't need nothing like that. You're just going to be able to enter a simple prompt. And to give you some insight into what I'm talking about, as you guys can see over here, there's this Instagram page. And what they're doing is that they're posting videos and images of this product that could be found on AutoDS. They're doing really well, they're getting a lot of engagement. And we can also see if I click into the link in their bio, it's going to take me directly to their landing page. And as you can see over here, they're selling the product for around $99. But of course, on AutoDS, it's available for around $45, $50 if I remember correctly. So they're obviously doing well. They're getting a lot of traffic. You know, they're using all of these different Instagram posts when it comes to building up engagement and generating sales. And this is something that any of you are going to be able to do with whatever type of product you're selling. Whether it's a digital product, physical product, whether you just want to make general images and create some sort of theme page, this is where Gemini is going to be able to assist you. Because if I just type in this prompt, all I'm saying is I am selling this product and I want to post pictures on Instagram. Can you give me a really engaging Instagram picture? And all I'm going to do is get the image from the website that I was able to build using the AI store builder. So this is the image right here. I took this one just to kind of show you. This is the image that I got from the AI store builder. And all I'm going to do is click on submit. Let's see what it comes back with. And there we go. It was able to come back with another image that I'm going to be able to instantly download straight away just by clicking on this button. And don't forget, this is just one of the many ways that you can make money with images. You know, there's countless different ways. What you can do is see what type of ads your competition is running. You can copy it, put it into Gemini, ask it to recreate the ad that they're running that's generating themselves. And then you can have a similar one so that you can start running ads towards that as well. You know, there's multiple different ways, but if you're someone that doesn't want to maybe spend money on ads, this now brings me on to one of the third ways that you can use Google Gemini, which is going to be by generating blog articles. Most people don't even know this, but SEO blog articles is a great way of being able to get organic traffic onto a website that you're running, even if it's a store that you're not holding actual inventory. There's so many different sites that Google are showing people every single day where the person is drop shipping products from simple sites just like AliExpress. And the beauty of using Gemini to, number one, figure out what article is the best one to write. And number two, using it when it comes to writing the entire article is the fact that it's going to know the best way to structure it because, of course, it's a Google AI tool. Now, there is going to be some things that you need to do on the back end of the store that you built, especially if you're thinking about building up a Shopify store like the ones I've just shown you. And I've got a completely free course where I walk you through everything. There's an entire module where I break down what you need to do on the back end of your store. And one of those things involve you signing up to a Google Search Console account so that Google is going to be able to index your articles and show it to the right people. So be sure to check out that free course link in my description. But let's move on to one of the first things that I would do when it comes to using Gemini to tell me what are the best articles to write for the store that I'm running. And this time what I'm going to be doing is using this store that I was able to build again with the AI store builder. This time it's a pet store and I'm going to be posting blog articles on it. As you can see, I've got the blog page right there. So let's just go back over to Gemini. And the initial thing that I'm going to do is enter this custom prompt. So I'm going to say that I want 10 different blog article titles and the name or the type of store is it's a pet store. So I'm just going to enter that. For the name of product, I'm just going to pick a product at random. Let's go back onto the site. Let's go with this product over here, this retractable dog leash. So we're going to be using this one. Let me just copy the URL. Just going to put the link of the product there, and I'm also going to get the name of the product and just put it in there like that, as well as in this section. Stick with me guys, because all of this is going to make sense and you're going to be blown away by what it's able to do. So once I've done that, I'm just going to click on submit. Okay, great. So it's now come back with all of these different options. The next prompt I'm going to enter is this one. It might look a little bit confusing guys, let me just open it up wide so that you can see it. So this is basically what it is. And don't forget, if you want to gain access to all of these different prompts, as well as how to use them in the right way, it's all going to be in the free course. So what I'm going to do is just copy the blog title just like that. We're just going to paste it in there. I'm going to do the same thing for the keyword. Let's get the product, and I'm just going to get the link of the product. We're just going to put it in there like this. And that's basically it. What I'm going to do now is click on submit, and it should start the process of writing out the entire article. Okay, here we go. So it's now giving it back to me. I'm just going to copy the code just like this. Don't worry if it looks confusing. If you just go back over to your Shopify account, in the back end, this is where you're going to be able to add blog posts. As you can see on the content on the left hand side, blog post right there. You're just going to change this to HTML. You're just going to paste everything in there just like that. You're just going to paste the title in there just like this. And you can also ask Gemini to give you a cover image for the blog as well. For now, I'm just going to leave it because you already know how to make images. But what I'm going to do is click on save. And if I just go over to the actual site and then scroll down, we're going to be able to see the completed article that I was able to make literally within a matter of seconds. So imagine it guys, you're now going to be able to post content on Instagram with the help of Gemini every single day, multiple different times a day. Lead those people back to your website where you can give them information about whatever products you're selling. And within the actual article, there's going to be links, as you can see right here, where if someone clicks into this link, it's going to take that person directly to the product page where they're now going to be able to add it to their cart, check out straight away with their credit or debit card, or they can use their PayPal account. But there you have it. I would say that those are some of the most simplistic ways of being able to use Gemini to help you with a side hustle. Today, I did want to focus mainly on the dropshipping side of things. But if you wanted me to make a further video showing you how you can use Gemini to help you with a digital product business, put in the comments down below that you want me to do it. Just put digital product and your location and I'll get onto that ASAP. And don't forget that if you wanted to enroll in that completely free course, you're going to find all the information linked down below in the description as well. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to be able to show you some of my favorite ways of utilizing AI to start a side hustle. If you're someone that doesn't have a big budget, you're going to be able to check that out by clicking the link over there. Watch that straight after this because it's already helped out so many people and I'm sure it can help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.